want you to hold that for the next 9 minutes. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hello. Honestly, when you stopped, I was like, this show just got way worse. I was like, man, this fucking stinks. This is just regular now. Yo, man, this is sick. I'm really happy to be here. I know Travis. I didn't expect to see Travis. Here's how I know Travis. We did a bunch of cocaine one time after a comedy show in my hometown of Dayton, Ohio. And he was running for governor at the time. And I was like, he just came through here. He's like, yeah. I was like, don't you think this is gonna like be a problem? He was like, I don't think anybody's gonna notice. And dude, he was right. No one noticed. Oh yeah, dude, this is my first time performing in Cleveland like this weekend, and holy shit, I love it. Cleveland rocks. Drew Carey was right. I love Cleveland. I was honestly like, look, I'm from Dayton, so like I get it, you know what I mean? But like everybody shits on Cleveland, and it's like people that are also from Ohio. And I'm like, hey, shut the fuck up. Cleveland's just here. I've been to every big city now in Ohio. Here's the thing. All of them are Cleveland, just like a little different. That's it. You know what I mean? Cincinnati, hilly Cleveland. That's it. You know what I mean? Dayton, small, heroin addicted Cleveland. That's it. Columbus, where I live, gay Cleveland. That's it. That's all the same. That's all the same shit. So I like Cleveland. It's fun. And so I got a couple of buddies that I know that are from Cleveland, right? And I was like, I'm going to Cleveland. A bunch of them were like, you're going to love it. And I told some other people, they're like, you're going to hate it. And I was like, okay, weird. I was like, why? And they're like, their homeless people are aggressive. I was like, you said, is that so true? Yeah, I disagree. Your homeless people aren't aggressive. They have charisma. That's all. They're just charming. That's all. They just have the gift of gab. That's it. Like, that's very nice. The homeless people in Dayton are like, give me $1. I got a knife. And you're like, shit, all right. I got a knife too, that's nothing special, but here's $1, right? I am psyched to be here because earlier this week I was down in Kentucky, and I don't know if you guys have had the pleasure. Don't go. I was down there because I got family down there, and I was visiting my uncle, and as I left though, he said something that's fucked up. I can't stop thinking about it. He's like, Dan, I'm so happy you came down to visit here in Kentucky, because I don't know if you know, Kentucky is a state where a little bit of heaven spills over. I was like, word, what a shit-ass ad for heaven that is. Are you fucking kidding? If heaven, fuck that. If heaven is anything like Kentucky, I'm getting unbaptized tonight. Fuck that. I'm going straight home and watching like 9 Lil Nas X videos in a fucking row. Dude, can you imagine how fucking pissed you would be if you went to... What's up, buddy? Hey, throw me out here real quick. Can you imagine how fucking pissed you would be if you went to church every single Sunday, you read the Bible every single morning, fuck it, you had a coke problem, so you go to church on Wednesday nights too, right? You're all fucking in, and then your time on earth is over. You ascend into heaven, and the very first thing you see behind those pearly gates is a giant holy water tower that on it says, Heaven, y'all! We're like, fuck that, dude, send me back. I'm sucking like 3 times as many dicks this time. I'm not coming back to like 6, but I'm not fucking coming back. Yo, alright. By the way, I just do a bunch of jokes in a row till I'm done. I don't understand why you would do transitions and shit. That seems fucking so stupid to me. But I forgot the next joke. Yo, okay, my favorite hobby in the entire universe, my favorite thing to do is I like to smoke a shitload of weed. Yeah, and watch Fox News and pretend it's satire. And I'll get so high, I'm like, damn, when did SNL get so funny? Right? And I love that shit. I think it's so funny to pretend it's not real. And here's the thing, this is why I love Fox News, and it's at CNN, MSNBC, they all do the same thing, but Fox News is my favorite, because what they'll do is they'll bring somebody on the TV, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, they'll say that person's name, underneath their name, what they're known for, like a little blurb, right? So I was watching one day, and they're like, coming up next, after commercial break, you fucking pussy, and I was like, whoa, how'd you know? That was cool. But they're like, coming up next after commercial break, Kyle Rittenhouse, and I almost blacked out, I was so excited, I was like, this is gonna be so fucking funny. And so Kyle Rittenhouse shows up on the screen, in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen it says Kyle Rittenhouse, and underneath his name it says Second Amendment Advocate. Get the fuck out of town! That's not why we fucking know you one bit, right? Nobody ever goes like, oh man, you know Kyle Rittenhouse, like the guy that does all the speaking engagements? No, that's not why we know him. That's a crazy reason to put why we know Kyle Rittenhouse, right? You get that? That's like if CNN brought on Casey Anthony and was like, look, she's pro-choice. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. She's way more pro-choice than you, so I fucking chill. Please follow me on Instagram if you like my comedy. My Instagram handle is GayFrankZappa. I know, it's very good. So you can follow me on there. If you're cool or bisexual, I will for sure follow you back. I like Instagram though. It's my favorite social media. The main reason is because I follow the band Smash Mouth on Instagram. Anybody else? Fucking blowing it, dude. Chumps. All of you. No, I love Smash Mouth. Here's the thing. They put a video of them performing that song All-Star Live. You know how that song goes. Like, hey now, you're an all-star. We've all seen Shrek. We know how that song goes, right? It's great. It's a shit. Well, in the middle of that song, there's like a 20-second instrumental break, right? And the lead singer puts the mic in the mic stand, walks to the back of the stage, looks around and goes, Hoo! And then turns back around, pulls the mic out of the mic stand and goes, you know, now that I think about it, I really fucking hate doing this shit. What a funny time to bring that up. Like in the middle of your work shift. That's crazy. But then the next thing he says fucking hits me out of left field. He goes, you know, I bet if I could suck my own dick, I'd never leave the house. Which I don't think is part of the song originally. I think that was like a last minute ad lib, you know? I get that shit, I do that shit all the time. But that's a crazy fucking thing. To say into a microphone. I would never say that to a microphone, except for like when I did a second ago. But here's why, because I don't understand the concept. Suck your own dick? Yuck, no thanks. Don't want to get herpes twice. I'm good. Alright, now I'm going to do a real joke. Alright, I was on YouTube the other day and I found out John Hinckley Jr. got released from prison. Do you guys know that? Did you know? Yeah, fuck it. You look like you fucking know. I don't even know what that means, but it feels true. You know? Because like you look like, honestly, like you might be my brother, and I've talked to him a lot about John Hinckley Jr. Now, if you don't know who John Hinckley Jr. is, he got arrested in 1981 for shooting Ronald Reagan and doing a bad job. He got caught right away. He fucking lived, and he got caught, and they threw him in jail, and now he's out. Which I did not know you could get released from prison after shooting the fucking president. Are you kidding me? I thought that was like a one chance, like, fuck it, make it count. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You can just get out later for that? That's fucking wild. To be a fly on the wall in that courtroom, you know what I mean? Because this is he can only appeal one way. This is what I imagine he would be. He would be like, look, Judge, I'm not saying what I did was right, wink. But what and you know, it was a mistake. If I could go back, I wouldn't do it again. No way, you know. But in my defense, it was the 80s. I was coked out of my fucking skull, you know? And the judge was like, shit, me too, brother. You're free to go. Here's the thing. The reason why, if you don't know, the reason why John Hinckley Jr. shot Ronald Reagan, other than like just a generally good idea, outside of that, it's not for political reasons, you know. It wasn't because he didn't like him. He thought that if he shot Ronald Reagan, Jodie Foster would notice him. And everybody made fun of him because they're like, you dumbass, she's a lesbian, she doesn't give a fuck about you. And I'm like, she noticed though, I mean, right? Like, still a pretty objectively a good idea, right? I'm not necessarily advocating for shooting the president, but if you do, good on you, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Here, I'm just saying, look, I'm impressed if you shake the president's hand, right? Let alone shoot the fucking guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole other ballgame. That's impressive to me. Like, you guys might feel uncomfortable now that I'm white and saying, like, don't shoot the president, but I get it. But here's the thing, I just think it's objectively impressive throughout U.S. history. How many people have shot the president in U.S. history? Does anybody know? It's 6. Maybe 6.5 if you count the guy that threw a shoe at George Bush. It's not a lot, right? Like, that's fucking cool. I'm just saying, okay, let me put it to you this way. If you win an NBA championship, as a gift, you get to meet the President of the United States. That's super impressive. LeBron James, Ohio legend and Cleveland hero, has won 4 different NBA championships, meaning he has met the President 4 different times. That is objectively one of the most impressive things I can think of. The only thing that would make that more impressive is if one of those times he also shot the president. Are you kidding me? Dude, the news the next day, holy shit. Dude, it'd be like ESPN, it'd be like, breaking news, LeBron James is the greatest shooter of all time. And then LeBron would pop on the screen and say LeBron James, and underneath his name, Second Amendment Advocate. Alright, thanks guys, that's gonna do it for me. Enjoy the rest of the show.
That puts an entire new meaning to "we are all witness."